in a nutshell, I admire the simplicity. I feel like it's really a beautiful thing, like for us to emulate.
Yeah.
I mean, us like Nigerians, myself, I think
Yeah.
I really learned this. Yeah, I learned a lot here. So thank you very much.
Just let me add something about
Okay.
their sexual orientation here.
Yeah.
I think Nigerians will have to learn that what somebody does in his room is his problem. You know, what
Okay.
a woman or a man wants to do for pleasure is their problem. Let's not carry our religious beliefs and put it on someone else, because both Christianity and Islam, they are the main religions in Nigeria. They don't say that you can only save yourself. You cannot save somebody else. Practice religion for yourself. You can direct other people, but you are not meant to force people.
Okay, that's the word. We
shouldn't force anybody. If someone says he's bisexual, he's gay, he's homosexual, whatever, we should have to learn to respect the boundaries and limits we have with other people. That's what happens here in Brazil.
Yeah.
They respect other people's beliefs and rights and everything.
Yeah.
In Nigeria now, for example, they say a gay man has to spend, or a gay woman, a lesbian has to spend 14 years in prison when caught in the act. I don't think that's something right that people should do. When someone wants to have pleasure in his own comfort, I think it's a free world. So I think in Brazil we should learn that from them, the liberty they have, they give to everybody. When they catch a thief, they don't put tires on his neck and burn him like we do in Nigeria. They pass through the due legal process. These are some simple stuff that we need to emulate that are very good for us as a country to develop in the right manner as a democratic country. So once again, thank you very much, Abigail, for having me.
Yeah, before you go, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
For answering all the questions. I believe
you guys.
We may not have answered all the questions, but we're able to kind of give you an overview of what living in Brazil looks like, and what the probable difference between the two countries is. So, but one more thing, just a final note, basically. What would you say? I know in Nigeria there's a lot of mismanagement going on, because I feel like we have everything it takes to be more developed than we already are, to be better, because we are the African giants, for God's sake. So we have it, but I think our main problem, our main issue is mismanagement of resources and every other thing, basically. And I'm not only talking about the politicians, but the citizens as well, because I feel like this is something we need to rub minds together, join heads together and achieve. Because we can't keep on blaming, oh, it's the president, it's who, without each and every one of us needs to do their own part. Only then would things get better in Nigeria. So my question is, I know we always talk about these things. It's a very good friend of mine, as I said earlier on. So what do you think are the possible things we can do to make Nigeria a better place? Like in a general aspect.
I've said a lot about the legal system, how to tackle corruption, but when we talk about corruption in Nigeria, it's like everybody looks at it from the point of view of the politicians. Everybody thinks it's only the politicians that are corrupt, but no. Nigeria, our problem is from us. Who is the politicians? We are. Who is the government? We are the government. Yeah, so I think we should start to re-educate ourselves about ethics and moral of a human being. You know, in Brazil, for example, when you go to a line, you don't try to bribe your way through to go to the beginning to get attendance. Example, in the bank, everybody follows the law. Everybody follows the line so that at this time he will get attended.
No cutting of queues,
nobody tries to cut himself to go and enter the front. No. Yeah. So you can see that nobody needs to tell them, okay, you have to ask where the line is, or where is the beginning of the line, or where is the end of the line. Each person that comes, he asks the person in the front, hello, are you the last person in the line? Say, yes, I am. Okay, I'll say, you know, they have a sort of automatic form of of moral in their head, in their thinking, that they adhere to. They follow the rules in a certain way that is almost admiring. It's really admiring the way they follow the rules. And it's things like this that make difference. When the teachers treat their students in schools, example, equally without maltreating some or giving preferences to others, where there is no sexual harassment in school by the university teachers, where the students, they have the chance to ask questions whenever they don't understand. The classes are very free, they are liberal, you don't fear your teacher. So I think these are some aspects that we need to emulate. Also, for our economy, we need to learn how to mechanize our farming. Our farming is really, what do you call it? We're still using our hands to till the lands.
We need to like automize it.
We need to automize our farming. Sorry, I said mechanize. We are having a mechanical form of farming in Nigeria. We need to automize our industries, most especially our agricultural industry, so that we can benefit very well from it. Nigeria depends so much on petroleum. Another thing to emulate from Brazil. Brazil has diversified its economy through farming, tourism, and other things that there will be no time to mention here. But the important thing here is they don't depend solely on fuel, on petroleum. They have ethanol, bioethanol that they produce. They export different kinds of goods out of the country.
They do tourism as
well. They do tourism. Brazil is a very strong tourist center. And it's really amazing to see that Nigeria has the capacity to do all these things and even do it better. So we need to really change our mindset. We need to really sit up and start working, not just
keep
waiting for our government
and waiting for a savior from God knows where.
We know that Jesus will not come down from heaven to save us. We have to help ourselves. So that's basically my last message to every Nigerian out there. That we should wake up. You should do the right thing. You should think of a way to help Nigeria, to make Nigeria better by yourself. Start from your family, start from where you are living, make the place cleaner, make the place a more conducive environment for the people to live around you, in your community, in your village, in your state, wherever you are. Represent Nigeria, be a good citizen, be a good human being. I think that's all I have to say.
Yeah, thank you very much. You've said quite a lot. Even the things I wanted to say, you already said them, so there's no point of repetition here. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hope this message would at least help someone, at least one person, will help educate them on one or two things